Torah. This year is entitled "A Simple Meeting in Bait Shemesh That Might Help Bring the Geulah." We're observing Tisha B'av, Tafshin 10, 2019, 1,949 years, almost 2,000 years of Tisha B'avs and Avelut, mourning for the Mikdash, and what makes it so much so depressing is the thing Chazal told us what this is about. Sinat Chinam, we just can't get out of the loop. And if you think of it, the reason is clear. Lo tisech b'vecha, you can't hate each other. And then a pasuk later, hatvecha kamach, have to love each other. But there's a step in between. You have to talk, rebuke, criticize, have discussion. So if one group and another group has different issues and different approaches and different ideologies, and they're not talking to each other, they're just putting each other down. So we have a little tisna. If it really reaches that level, you don't want to talk to each other. We're nowhere closer because we don't have the middle step of dialogue. But Baruch Hashem, there's a little glimmer of hope here. Rav Bagnon is such a holy Jew, rabbi here in Bait Shemesh. Chavi Yarkon, a neighbor of mine, works down from Shiloh every Shabbat. Shkan Shiloh, he's the Rav there, and he organizes a rabbinical group. About a dozen rabbis, half from Dati Leumi shuls, half from Mocharedi yeshivas or shuls. And we met twice so far. And the fact that there's a meeting itself is beautiful. That everyone could sit around and talk about different issues that are affecting the Beit Shemesh community. That itself is amazing. But it's not a photo op. No one's even taking pictures. But Bragno is so beyond just trying to make a photo up and make it look nice. It's really discussing issues over there. Halavai, everyone in both communities of Haredi, Sfadi, Taimani would all be happy to join him. Yet one day that will happen. What was amazing is a past meeting, there was a bit of a contentious issue. And Rabbi Bagno made a position, stated something. And a rabbi there took it not so simply and argued back with him. And Rabbi Bagno was some serious discussion that was going on back and forth, and it was intense. It was intense. These two giants with an intense argument. And I'm wondering what's going to be the future of our meetings. And about 20 minutes later, the answer was so clear. After discussing and arguing, each one telling his point, they had so much clarity eventually, an understanding of each one's position. And I meant this, and I meant that, and I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. They came to an understanding. Whether 100% agreement or not, I don't know, but an understanding of each other's position. Finished not off with hugs. And then there was Ava in the room. The only way we could go from the negativity that we sometimes have towards other groups, where there's issues and questions, ideological issues, or halachic issues, whatever it may be, the only way we're ever going to get from that argument, which sometimes is sin or hatred, or sometimes just ill will and not getting along with each other and a lack of Ava, the way we're going to get from that step to Hatvecha Kmocha, what some people call Avat Chinam, is through that middle part of the pasuk in Shlishim, in Shloshim, which is Hochei Tochiach, dialogue. My phrase is dialogue or die. Unfortunately, so much in the past 2,000 years was death. Communities just not getting along and fighting and arguing with each other, respect for each other. The other one's outside of the fold and this one's outside of the fold. And if there'd be some dialogue, maybe it would be different. And this beautiful rabbinical group set up by the holy Rav Bagnon, Yetz Hashem, should be a model of dialogue where people can argue, disagree, but there's dialogue and there's understanding. And it's a huge step forward for Klal Yisrael. Yetz Hashem will continue, it will spread, it will bring us to the next chapter in Jewish history. Yetz Hashem.